Hey guys, since this is the first episode of my series Bad to Chad, I'll introduce myself. That's me. I'm a Tarkov noob playing in my second wipe, currently at level 25. I have just over 350 hours of playtime, and what I think are pretty decent stats. I started this series so you can watch along and kind of follow in my adventures of learning all the ins and outs and going from a noob to becoming good at Escape from Tarkov. You can see we start this episode pretty broke, mainly because I'm super greedy and it loses me loot all the time, which you'll definitely see in this episode. I decided to start with a scav run on Lighthouse. You can see I spawned with a Genji and 50,000 rubles, so already 100,000 just between those two, so that's a pretty sweet spawn. Making my way through the map, I don't see any other scavs or PMC, so pretty quiet, pretty easy raid. Find some pretty good loot here. Again, working my way closer to extracts. You can see I already found 2 gold chains, some vodka, fuel conditioner. You know, probably well over 250,000, 300,000 rubles just if I ran to extract. As I said though, my greed generally gets the best of me, and like you can see here, I'm really looking for the rogues to see if there's a dead rogue I can try and loot, because I'd really like a kit. But that doesn't go very well for me. You can see on my face this is not the first time that's happened. I decided to take a Customs Raid. That's my most experienced map. I get the crack house spawn, which is sweet. I love crack house. I think it's great. Great loot. I loot downstairs and then make my way upstairs. I always run and use the windows to check, make sure no one else is coming in behind me, at least from this direction. I look for intelligence folder spawns. Everyone online says that they have a chance of spawning here. I've literally never seen one, so I don't know if it's just the patch or if I'm just unlucky. At this point, I'm deciding, should I heal? Am I going to get pushed? I don't hear anyone, so I decide to heal up. I wasn't sure where that shot came from. I thought it came from kind of that alley, the other side of Crack House. So that's what I was basing off of, that I got shot from behind when I opened that door. No idea where I got shot from. Dude, seriously? Are you? Somehow I spotted that guy when scanning the area out there and decided to push him hard because he should be super hurt right there.
Земляк, мы тебя не хотим, мы так наблюдаем! Врубай, вапил!
Now, I tried fighting the scav there, but he was hitting me through the bushes and I couldn't see him at all. So I repositioned. I decided to just hit a Propatal and run in.
Не хап!
It turns out I actually got him with that grenade. It was actually really nicely placed right over the wall.
На, блядь, жри, сука!
Oh, I hit him. I hit him with that.
Ах ты ебагла!
Right here, this scav literally just disappears, and I have no idea where he went. So, I'm just on my way pushing the extract, but I still have a good fair distance to go.
Вон, вон!
You can see my face here, this is already starting to become a streak. I don't know how none of those shots ended up hitting him, but I decided to do another scav run on streets. I'm literally out of money, so I can't really buy another kit. After hearing that, I was like, man, this is silly to try and push in, but I literally have nothing to lose, so I decided to check it out anyways, and it ends up turning out alright for me. End up having a safe extract, so I was pumped. Had a break in between, so decided to try another streets scav run to see how I would do. That didn't last long. So I tried again, and again, short-lived. I decided to try a woods run just with a pistol. End up finding some good loot right at the beginning here at Sawmill. That look on my face is because I really need one battery left for a task, and I didn't bring a backpack. I was seeing if there was anywhere I could jump out to try and escape, but there wasn't, so I just threw stuff in my secure container and knew I was gonna die. I decided to put together something simple in MPX and try out Reserve. Reserve is a map I have no experience with, but saw that guy drop, and I figured that was my only way to get anywhere in the map because I was kind of in a corner. I didn't want to use any injectors because I was already 2 black legs. I didn't know where I was getting shot from. I figured that was it, and you see the look on my face. Again, you know, this is a long streak of just dying and losing. So I decided again to do a scav run because I have pretty much no kit. I just lost whatever last money I had to put out for that MPX kit. And lucky for me, an airdrop happens to land pretty much right next to where I was. And I end up looting it free and clear.
Alright, let's see what we get here.
I was hoping I had a larger backpack, but honestly, after the fact, I saw that I actually made a lot more money because I got that Viltor or VL upper, which I think I sold for just about 100,000 in addition to everything else. Here I was feeling pretty good, decided to try something completely different. So decided to try a bolt action pistol setup. I had no idea this cache was there. I just happened to be looking from that spot, and I was pumped when I got that level 4 armor. I was playing this run super safe, staying pretty wide. Decided to just get on out of there, except that scav was obviously not having it with me. I got tagged by a different rogue, so I was just trying to make my way out. I didn't even have a full kit of loot, I just wanted to make my way out. I was in the raid for a while, taking it nice and slow. This is the first time I ever actually took the armored train, so I was pumped. I felt things were turning around. I decided to go to Lighthouse again with the same kit, the DVL and the USP. I ended up running the PMCs pretty early on, but I decided to try and get them with a good nade, but then disengage and try and wrap around. Here I was trying to get a better angle, but then I started getting sniped from across the road. Somehow I managed to survive this. Just in my experience already, I found it's very important to always have a CMS or a surge kit and a couple of healing items on you. It's definitely worth taking up the space in your secure container. Find that if you're in the raid long enough to where it ends up getting dark, and I brought in night vision kit for this specific reason, to try and spend a long raid here. I think pretty much there were no PMCs left, and a lot of people don't scav a lighthouse at nighttime, I don't think. So I wanted to make my way through this town because you can cut through and climb up on top of the mountain, and that's like the perfect sniping spot for all the rogues. So I'm making my way through and the scav stops me, and I decided to play it as safe as I can because I was just so tired of dying and trying to keep a streak alive. After taking care of that scav, I don't think there were any others in the town at the time, so I decided to pick up this message for a task from Jaeger and make my way to the top of the mountain there. I always keep one of these OBD2 injectors on me for instances just like this. I have less than 10 minutes left and a ways to go, and I wanted to grab a bunch of loot. So I'm looting here. I'm realizing this is my first time really using like a bolt action versus, you know, most of the assault rifles, the full auto, semi-autos, and for some reason it just feels that it hits different, or you know, the accuracy, something. I was very pleased with it. So here I'm just cleaning up the bodies, looting what I can. I was happy to get out with the trooper armor that I got from the last raid and staying alive, and happy to get an Osprey. Here I end up successfully extracting. I was pumped. I got a bunch of experience, a bunch of rogue kills. Alright, so that's where we're going to end episode 1. You know, I ended up with a kit that I survived multiple times in the raid. I think I was down to about 4,000 rubles after the first death or two, and now here we are, just almost 1.3 million. So I was pretty pumped to that turnaround, and a couple of good scav runs, some PMC kills, so I'm pretty happy with where we ended off. And if you guys like this style, this is my first time doing this style of content. So if you think it's a little too long, if you stayed to the end and you liked it, you know, let me know in the comments below so I can know what to change or what to keep. And I plan on keeping this series going. So thank you. If you did like this, you know, give it a like, you know, subscribe so you can see when I release new stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.